Hello guys, it's Shaun Thomson here. Welcome back to another truck show video. In today's video, we're heading over to Ayr County Show, which is personally one of my favourite shows and of course the first ever truck show I ever attended. So because it's a local show, we're taking a bit more of a fleet. So first off, we're taking the Ford Ranger, then of course we're taking the Ford van and the drop pod, which is the trailer. We also are taking the old yellow Volvo FE, which is the sister truck to mine, which is the 69 plate. Now, of course, we're taking my truck, which is the 70 plate Volvo. And, of course, we're then taking the other 70 plate blue Thomson truck. And then that is the fleet for this show. So, of course, all we got to do now is get all the trucks nice and clean. Got the drone out for this just to do a bit more content. I feel like walking about is, you know, anyone can do that. So I'm trying to make it a little bit more different and, of course, use the drone footage. So without further ado, let's get down to Ayr County Show. And if you are new here, please feel to consider subscribing. It's completely free. We upload every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. And, of course, upload a wide range of content from airsoft to trucking to cars to gaming and anything else in between. Alternatively, you can find me on my TikTok at Shaun Thomson _ and Twitch 3 times a week at Shaun Thomson _ as well. But with that out of the way, let's get into the rest of the video. Let's go. Alright, so I've made it to Ayr County Show, and unfortunately the ground was a little wet, so one of the lorries did in fact get stuck. However, thanks to Ayr County Show and their amazing staff, they did in fact get the truck out and were able to get set back up. Now, of course, we did have a bit of stress when it came to putting this up. I don't cope well under stress at all, but I got there in the end and I did manage to come up with a layout that was a little bit better, other than just kind of sitting them in a line. I wanted it more to be like more of an open plot rather than just, you know, cut off and, you know, straight lines and stuff like that. But without further ado, now that we're all set up and good to go, let's fast forward to the next morning. Alright, so it's the next morning and the truck prep is well underway. Now, unfortunately, I did mess up a little bit here. I had too much to drink on the Friday night and forgot that the Ayr County Show judging starts really early. Most truck shows I've ever went to are at the kind of 12 o'clock lunchtime mark they start judging. Turns out they start judging first thing in the morning. So the trucks were an absolute state when the judges came round. But it's the taking part that counts. Still had a good time and will definitely be back. Now, we did take the drone a little fly around. I was trying to make it as quick as possible and to stay as far away from the animals as possible. In this drone footage, I'm 100 meters up, and as you can see, the second that I see any animals, I'm turning away from them. Alright, so that is Ayr County Show at an end. We've gotten all the lorries back to the yard, and all we need to do is park them up all nice and neatly, and of course clean out the ones that we're using. So the blue Volvo one and my truck weren't actually used, but we did use David's as a little bit more of a base where we're kind of sitting at night drinking and stuff like that. So the one thing we had to do was, of course, make sure that that truck was all cleaned out and ready for Monday. Of course, that means taking all the rubbish out, putting it in the compactor, giving it a sweep out, making sure there's no more dirt or anything like that in it, so that it's ready to go to a customer's house and do a removal on the Monday, and it's not like opening the back doors up and it's full of beer cans and stuff like that. We always got to make sure that the customers come first and that the trucks are always ready to do their main job, which is, of course, removals. You know, it's only in the weekends that they get to be show trucks, to be honest. But we did do quite well. We came away with third best fleet and, of course, a third best light commercial. A big thank you to all the Thomson and Kilmarnock removal staff that put the effort in. It was honestly, truly amazing to see these boys put their effort in. I know for me it's a little bit different because it's a family company and stuff like that, and it's something I'm passionate about. But to see folk that are just as passionate in the lorries as me, that aren't even like, you know, involved in the family kind of idea was amazing. It was really good to see. But without further ado, let's fast forward to the outro clip. See you guys in a bit. Right, so that's the Ayr County Show over and done with. Hope you guys all enjoyed the new angles, especially with us doing more drone footage. I did mess it up a slight wee bit. I had a bit too much drink on the Friday, and by the time the judges came round to look at the trucks on 9 AM, I was just starting to clean mine. But we still came away with the third best truck and, of course, the third best light commercial. Bear in mind, it's not all about the winning. It's about taking part of counts and also meeting people and actually just being part of the passion and the scene of obviously keeping nice, clean trucks. For me, that's what it's all about. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.